Y'all can tell us a lot going on. Steel household this morning. We getting it in. But what up though? Completely just lost my train of thought. But good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday, another book club.
You were talking about wrapping up the book.
Yes, sir. That's what we're doing today. I've had a morning, y'all. Even though I went to sleep early. Woo, good morning. So, honestly though, this book has literally it's walked us through exactly what we've done, and it's helped me in my life personally in ways of fatherhood, in ways of being a husband, in ways of being a mentor, in ways of being a friend. Like throughout the journey of us reading this together, it's definitely been a roller coaster of a couple of weeks. So it's dope. I appreciate y'all. But I'm gonna kick it off to anybody who doesn't have loud kids in the background to go ahead and kick us off this morning. I feel like Kelsey should do it since she was the first one on.
I don't know if I was the first one, but
I mean, I was the first one, but
I saw 3 people, including myself, when I got on. So
that's real.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all. For some reason in my brain, I thought we were starting the new book this week. So I didn't finish this one for this week, but like Mikkel said, what I've read through it so far, I read part of it. Some weeks I listened to parts of it, but overall, this is one that I'm definitely going to buy. I had it rented from my local library, so I'm gonna go actually buy it and reread it for sure, because I think a lot of people are missing out. Like, I know we've said it before, but like these books are picked for a reason, and this one literally walks us through each level of the leadership journey that we're on. You know, some people, it looks different for all of us, but you know, reading it, interpreting it in your own way, it literally walks you through how to grow as a leader. And did you just say you forgot about a library? Bro, come on now. Come on now. I know that's kind of like an old school thing, Mikkel, but it's still a thing. But yeah, overall, I think I'm going to listen to the end of this book today for sure. I have to go back out and help my aunt and her husband finish up stuff out at their place, but yeah, this is definitely going to be one that I buy for myself, and really take the time to sit down and really reread it. And I know I'm going to write down like the steps. I don't know if y'all saw this. I know I sent it to a couple, but this is going to be my notebook. Bought this. So gonna really really get detailed into it and kind of write down personally for myself the steps that I can take, and you know, the level that I believe it says our little thing. Is that backwards for you? I don't know. It's backwards for me, but yeah, really just take some notes and write down some steps that I can take to get from the level that I'm at to the next level, and really break them all down, so then I can kind of duplicate that with other people on my team who also want to become leaders and grow in their development in that realm as well. So this book was a good one. I'm really excited for our next one next week. But with that, I can pass it to whoever else wants to take it this morning. Mom, don't reach, D. Mama's already reaching for her mic.
I can go. Good morning. Oh, I love to see y'all's beautiful and handsome faces. It's a good day. I woke up in a good mood. God is good. Made some breakfast, and honestly just kind of finished up the last of the book that I didn't get to finish off during the rest of the week. But I highlighted some stuff. This book definitely helps me reflect on how far I am away from this pinnacle level. I am a work in progress. We all are work in progresses. And I think this book, well, I know this book definitely is our blueprint to get to where we want to be. Although we just need to place those things in action to get to that level, to create new leaders. So that way those leaders can create new leaders and kind of trickle down the ladder. But on level 5, pinnacle is where people follow because of who you are and what you represent. You know, from level 1 all the way to level 5 is just, you know, by us combining all of these advices that John Maxwell has given us, and us willing to learn all of these, anyone can rise to that higher level. Again, we just have to apply those. But in the portrait of a level 5 leader, they go into Coach John Wooden. I am a big basketball fan. I do know who this coach is. I did not know all of his accomplishments. I did not know what type of coach he was. All I knew is that he had a lot of titles under his belt. But from what I read, he was a great coach. And he was just not a coach. He was a mentor. He was there for his players. He made time for his players, present, past, and, you know, how he visualized what type of players that he wanted for his team, for them to build that championship team level. So there was a lot of thought process that he had to do in turn to get the correct player, the type of players that he wanted, so that way they could build the championship team. It states here that his integrity, respect, and kindness pervaded everything that he said. Like, he lived up to his word. He did everything that he said he was going to do. I did highlight this one thing that was in the book, and it's making the most of oneself. And I honestly am going to rewrite this and place this on my mirror in my bathroom, because it spoke to me when I read it. And it says, be true to yourself, make each day your masterpiece, help others, drink deeply from good books, make friendship a fine art, build shelter against a rainy day, and pray for guidance and give thanks for your blessing every day. I don't know why I am getting emotional reading this, but it hit me, and that hit me hard. So I am going to be writing these down. I will be putting this on my mirror, because that just kind of gave me like a kick in the butt. You know, like a kick in the butt, that I need to get myself in gear, because I know I am all of that. I know we are all of that. We are all of this plus more. And we just need to put one foot in front of the other. So, what a great book. Another book under my belt. And I'm so excited to start our next book. So whoever wants to go, they're more than welcome to take the floor.
I'll take it.
I was going to say, do I have to call somebody out? Good morning, son. I love you.
So, low-key, first of all, Mama, I love you. And honestly, the entire book, so I'm kind of in the same boat as Kelsey. And I started reading mine as well. because I have the copy. Shout out. I forgot who got it for me, but somebody got it for me on Christmas last year. And I started reading it kind of last year a little bit, but I never really dove into it. So I'm excited for this one. You know what I mean? But I did not end up finishing the other book, so I'm kind of in the same boat as Kelsey. But throughout the the 5 lessons for me, it was just like I guess it was just like reflecting back on it is really like a wake up call for me because honestly, like as a leader, like just to be like transparent. I know I could be better. I know I could do better. I know I could do more. It's just a matter of like putting the work into action and actually doing what I said I was going to do. You know what I mean? So I don't like this angle, which I like here. Boy, it looks a little thick now because I'm on my bulb, so it's Howie. But you know, just making sure, like obviously we have the leaders at our disposal, but you know, for you to be able to sit on the beach one day and just to be able to relax and chill and not have to worry about stuff, you have to be able to actually lead your people, you know what I mean? And do things that one, you're not used to if it's a new thing for you. Two is put others in front of you, you know, but be able to make sure you're still filling up your cup first to be able to outpour into other people. Look, Marcus's coworkers. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Yeah, but you know, honestly, it's for me, it was just like a wake-up call. And you know, tonight is Rigo and Joanna's go live event, you know, so I'm gonna end up be doing some of the presentation and you know just getting my feet back into the water and making sure I'm doing what I need to do to be the leader I know I am and know I could be, you know, because obviously we're all still growing out here, we're all still reading books, we're all still trying to be the best version of ourselves, but also trying to push other people and pushing other people to become the best version of themselves. And you know, 5 levels of leadership, man. It was a great one. I appreciate y'all putting it inside the rotation, and can't wait because honestly, that's probably when we should read twice. Put it back in the rotation, maybe next year or something like that. But you know, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this next run. And yeah, so I will. Marquis, I don't think he's free. So D, Donnie, Austin, Mikhail, when y'all want to take that thing, y'all got it.
Boop, boop. I go real quick.
Boop, boop. No, you did this to me last week. My turn.
So what's up, y'all? Okay.
Oh gosh. All right. You gonna go? All right. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday. Much love. Man, I have definitely just one of the things that Mama was talking about on that little part where she said she's gonna write on her mirror. I definitely have been implementing that over the past week and really just like seeing the difference in how the day is. Because like before, looking back and reflecting before, as I wasn't consistent, and I did it here and there, and like having gratitude, waking up and like being myself and diving into like the deep parts of us, and through reading the end of this book and really closing it out and understanding how each level works together and get into that pinnacle level, and then just the different characteristics within each level, and how within each level you have that success pyramid, and they have, I don't know if y'all noticed, but on the top sides of each level there were like core values, being honest and integrity and those sort of things along each level of the success pyramid. And understanding those aspects and characteristics in each level, and how they work together, and really just how to be the best leader for ourselves and for others. And as I really like implemented the things that they talked about throughout the book, and closing out and wrapping all of them together, finishing the book, really just growing upon those aspects, because they're truly breakthrough breakthrough moments that happen as you implement the things that you're learning and you're reading and you're listening to. And I'm excited because, like Matt said, rereading this book here coming soon is definitely going to put us on another breakthrough and a whole nother level of game and leadership, because Mikhail says all the time, you read something once, and when you read it over and over again, you overstand it. And as you overstand the principles within the book, and getting them to a unconscious competence level, and things that they just come natural. You're doing them just like you don't even know you're doing them. And as we get to those levels and come back to the book, we have more breakthroughs because we're on different levels and we understand different. We have different perspectives. So I'm excited for what's to come, and let's get it, y'all. Much love. I'm gonna go ahead. Whoever wants to take it. D, you want to take that thing, Mikhail?
Give me 1 second. If D is not busy and he can take it, he look like he's kind of busy. He ain't even there. What up, y'all? So it's all good. Hold on. But what up, y'all? Good morning. This book for me has definitely, as I said, it's been like a depiction of everything that we've been doing. And with like level 5 specifically, what stuck out to me were the laws of leadership at the pinnacle level. And there's a few laws that he went over. There's the law of respect, the law of intuition, the law of timing, the law of legacy, and the law of explosive growth. And one thing that I've been like digging in recently, because the law of respect and the law of intuition, they kind of go hand in hand. We've been teaching that all year. Like, evaluate everything with the leadership basis. That's the reason why we keep reading these books. People naturally follow leaders stronger than themselves. The law of respect, of course. The law of timing, though. When to lead is important as to what to do and where to go. And that's something that, one, I've been digging in for myself recently, but also, two, I've also been teaching it a lot, because it's like real life. I feel like I spoke about it on Wednesday after Marcus's value session, snapped, by the way. If you didn't catch that recording, catch that recording. What's up, Marcus's coworker? She keep popping the camera just to look at us and say what's up. It's kind of funny. But with that though, I wrapped it up and I was like, man, it reminded me of a word that we got on our wedding day, and it was always be where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to be doing with who you're supposed to be doing it with. The law of when to lead is as important, and we emphasize when to lead a lot. That's what we all know. But what to do and where to go is just important. Where to be, where not to be, what types of things to be doing, what types of things not to be doing, with certain people, without certain people. So, and then the law of the legacy, the leader's lasting value is measured by succession. If you evaluate everything on a leadership basis, and if you truly live by those other laws, what happens is you end up mentoring other leaders, period. And that's the law of explosive growth. And those leaders that you mentor, by their fruits, we will know your labor, period. And that's the law of legacy. A leader's lasting value is measured by succession. It's not about, like, your fruits is cool, but the fruits that you leave, this is something that I was on the phone with Pastor Jeff last Sunday, one of the leaders that I listened to and one of my mentors. We had a 40-minute phone call right after church. I was leaving church. He was leaving church. He had just finished preaching a sermon at a new church he started working with. And we were just talking about fatherhood and we were talking about leadership. And on one end, he was giving me my props. And I'm like, dude, I appreciate it, man. But I'm just out here trying, you know, I'm not perfect at all whatsoever. But he was like, man, by the way that your family loves God and that the people that you lead love God, I can literally see what type of leader that you are. And it hit me like on a deeper level, as he talked about in this book, The Law of the Legacy. Like, it hit me on a different level because he's like, he's like, you can tell when a pastor isn't doing a great job and he cares more about his work and his process than he does his presence, because none of his children serve the Lord. You can tell. They'll get 1 out of 5, 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4. There's literally a small chance. But when you can look at somebody's children and see how they're leading their life, seeing how they're raising their children, seeing how they're leading their flock, you can know you stand in the presence of a great, great, great parent. Mama Mary, OG, triple OG. She done raised some great men. One of them men is raising a great little woman, leading an amazing family. The other man is leading an amazing organization as well. They're both leading in a great organization, like leading great businesses. You can tell you are a great parent because of how your children are following God. Anna's mindset, different. Yo, you're her mother. Marissa's mindset, different. She gonna take over the world. She gonna run that thing, get out of her way. So, like, real life, it's dope, you know, truly. So understand that, yes, we all got a lot of work to do continuously, because leadership is not a task. It's a process, and it never ends until you're done. Hey. Brooklyn, just back up off him. Just back up off him. Mike over there in his own space. He like, back up. He's stronger now, so he can hold her at bay. Hit her with the stiff arm. But all in all, y'all, it's amazing, honestly. And that's one thing I've really been digging into recently, is just like, this is not a task. It's not something to be completed and done. And like, once you feel that you hit level 5, you'll be a level 5 forever. Like, it doesn't work like that. It literally, you have to keep this going, period. And then you have to help others continuously move up that process. And as we talked about in the Millionaire Master Plan, that's also how you get up to an indigo level type of entrepreneur as well. You literally equip, empower, educate from the basis of people, leaders, to step up in position and succeed you. You know what I'm saying? They pass you, you've done a great job, period. And on a business note, you teach how to teach, you can start going to the beach. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? We're all saying the exact same thing, is you raise up better leaders than yourself. And that's how you go and become a pinnacle leader. Because in that process, you have to go through all the other 4 steps in the process. And then you got to keep them going, period. So it's lit, y'all. Honestly, I've loved this book. I hope DeAndrew or Marcus is here and back, or Austin is near the camera. But we can pass it on. This book has been fire, y'all. I'm excited for the power of one. I tried to start it, and it wasn't the time. So I never got past that first chapter. So I'm excited to do it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Josh Tisdale gave that to me when we were in Arizona. So we're about to get it in. But Austin, D, Marcus, what's up with the three of y'all? Tia. There he is, big dog.
What up? What up, y'all?
I like your teddy bear.
Huh?
I like your teddy bear.
Thank you. But yeah, what's going on, y'all? So, to be honest with you, I was in the same boat as Kelsey and Matt. I thought we were starting the other book this week, and I definitely did not finish this book. But just from what I have read and what I have heard, what I really love about it is we really embody this, what the book talks about as a whole, within the community. You know what I mean? I see, you know, from every level of leadership, throughout our whole squad. You know what I mean? We got a bunch of different people, you know, at different stages of their leadership. But it's awesome that we have the community to really build each other up, and help each other grow as leaders. You know, and not everybody obviously has the same amount of experience. So it's really cool to just see the growth and the progress that everybody makes, or has made, throughout their journey. And you know, just from the time that I've known y'all and the time that, you know, we've had together, it's been truly amazing. We definitely have some well, the whole squad of, you know, one-on-one leaders. Everybody brings different value to the table. And I think that's what's really cool about our community. You know what I mean? Everybody's got different experiences, different gems, you know, different insight that they can bring that maybe, you know, we didn't see ourselves. You know, we can look at it from an outside perspective, but it's really dope, just to really recognize, you know, just the different levels of leadership now that, you know, we are aware of it. So I'm definitely going to go back and reread this book, you know, the sections I missed, and, you know, finish that whole thing. And I'm super excited for the next book. Been meaning to read it for a while. I've had it for, you know, a couple months, but it's definitely going to be one of them ones. So I'm excited. I appreciate y'all. Very, very nice to see y'all lovely faces this morning. And my guy, you need to clean up a little bit, but we still love you. You know what I'm saying? Michaela. But Andrew, if you want to go, my guy, you got it.
I'll go. Do y'all remember this show?
I've seen it, but I don't know what it is.
Come this way. I'm gonna trust her. But what's up, y'all? This morning, because I don't have the book, so I was listening to the audio, and I don't think the audio has the conclusion because it stops just at part 5. But he was talking a little bit about a couple, like a little summary. So I'll talk about that. But I think kind of Mikhail said it pretty well. Just like, you know, what have we done this far? What we could have done either differently, or what can we change from now to then, and then no, you know what, I'll save this for the girls. What we could change from now, and then either what we do or what we do it with. And I think that really comes into people understand that, but they don't really understand it. Like, you can really choose who you work with, and that's pretty BA, because I don't think even at your job you can't even choose if you dislike a coworker. You're like, I have to work with you. But for what we do, you can choose who you work with, and I think this book really just shows you, like, actually breaking down on how to be the leader, and how just because you're moving from one level to another, you cannot just throw away the level that you were previously on. So that the next book, I am ordering that book. So this is a book I will actually read, because I haven't read a book, I think, in a couple months, like actually going along with the book club. I just been listening to audio. So that's something I want to do differently, and just get back into reading. what. And then there was one more thing. Let me look at my notes. Where was it? Where was it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Okay.
You know you're unmuted, Donnie, right?
I hear. That's why I said much love.
Where is it at? It goes. Stick with it if you're continuously focused on both growing yourself. No, not that one. Let me tell you the leadership is about growth in yourself, your relationship, and your productivity, and for your people. To lead well, you must embrace your need to continuously improve, and at the fifth level, provide a leadership of GPS to help you with your journey. You must know where you are to know where you're going. And I think that last part, I think Marcus says it a lot about like you got to know where you're going or know where you are right now, know where you've been, and then know where you're gonna go. And get out of there. And that was pretty big for me, just because like we all know where we want to go, and even though like some things probably changed for a couple people, or the vision didn't change, but the path may have changed, or like whatever they want to do. So yeah, just a better understanding of what you want to do and what you need to do. So that was pretty much for me. I think that's it. I don't know, McCarthy. I was thinking McCarthy. Marcus is free. Marquitos, Jamitos.
Marquitos.
That man pulled a double.
No, not double. He only working one
Stop
time.
at 4.
Yeah, he gets off at 4.
It's crazy because if you don't get to talk on this, he gonna be real mad too.
He's
But
gonna be
Marcus, you're
super
listening,
upset.
listening to the recording. I want a video.
what you say?
Say, Marcus, I want a video.
Well, Marky, I don't know.
Nope.
if you hear us in
He
the
probably hears it through the headphone, like, I can't.
like, shit, talking to somebody right now.
Yeah.
What would you like? You look.
Nope.
Oh, is that him? Hey, get Marcus, friend.
That's you. Nope.
He's not paying attention at all. Oh, shit. Oh, oh. Well, I think it's tight. Mm-hmm.
I have it 75 in here. It is hot.
So, you know what? We're gonna try and give him a second. What? Yeah, that's real.
What is up, YouTube?
You guys want is
end the recording so that if he comes on and y'all want to stay on for a minute.
Numero uno.